we are going to just get a little bit warmed up, ready to go. So we're going to have a dance party, and we want to invite you guys to join along. So stand up wherever you are and go ahead and dance with us right now. Our first song we're going to sing this morning is Peace Like a River. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain flowing in my soul. I got joy like a fountain in my soul. Why? Jesus, I've got faith like a geyser. I got faith like a geyser. I got faith like a geyser flowing in my soul. I got faith like a geyser in my soul. Why? Jesus, Jesus is the joy in my soul, in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got love like an ocean. I've got joy like a fountain flowing in my soul. I got faith like a geyser in my soul. Why? Jesus, Jesus is the joy in my soul, in my soul. I've got peace. Stay standing for our next song, Radical God. Chugga, 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 clap, clap, roll. Chugga, 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 clap, clap, roll. Don't you know he's a radical God? Don't you know he's a radical God? His name is peace, peace. His name is love, love. got chugga, 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 clap, clap, roll. Chugga, 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 clap, clap, roll. Let me tell you why. He's a radical dude, he's a radical guy. Made the earth and the seas and the stars in the sky. And he came to be a man and he came to die. But he didn't stay dead. Cause he couldn't stay dead. He rose from the grave. And he came to save. That's why. He's a radical guy. That's why. He's a radical guy. Chugga, 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 clap, clap, roll. Chugga, 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 clap, clap, roll. Don't you know he's a radical guy? Don't you know he's a radical guy? His name is peace. His name is love. And he sent from heaven above. So in case you haven't heard the word, he's a radical guy. Chugga, 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 clap, clap, roll. Chugga, 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 clap, clap. Stop now. Chugga, 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 clap, clap, roll. Shh. Chugga, 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 clap, clap, roll. What? Are you singing? You? Chugga, 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 clap, clap, roll. Chugga, 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 clap, clap, roll. Don't you know he's a radical guy? Don't you know he's a radical guy? His name is peace. His name is love. And he sent from heaven above. So in case you haven't heard the word, he's a radical guy. Chugga, 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 clap, clap, roll. Chugga, 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 clap, clap, roll.
So my God moment this week where I saw God was in a couple of times this week where I was doing some things that normally wouldn't be my favorite things to do, but I had people there beside me, and it made those moments a lot more fun than they would have been on their own. The first one was me and Karina, who you saw singing here earlier, we were stuffing envelopes into newspapers. Nothing wrong with that, but it gets a little boring after a while. However, we were stuffing envelopes into the newspapers together, and we had plenty of time just to chat and hang out. And so what would normally not be a super fun thing for me ended up being a really good moment of the week. Later in the week, Dan, who you saw on the drums, me and him had to scrape some paint off of benches. Again, not super exciting, but because Dan was there and we were able to talk, it ended up being a lot of fun, and I have a really good memory of that time together. Also, another point in the week, Tina, who you saw playing guitar just a second ago, me and her had to do something really fast. We had to clean a place up super quickly, and that would normally be a little stressful when there's kind of that time pressure, but we got a chance to talk beforehand and talk afterward and talk a little bit during, and in doing that, it made me feel better about the whole thing and kind of have a more positive vibe going into it. And so that's kind of where I saw God. Things that normally wouldn't necessarily be my favorite parts of the week, because my friends were there with me, they ended up being a lot more positive experiences. And I saw God in that because Jesus doesn't always promise that everything's going to be super great all the time. But Jesus does promise that, you know, whether we're happy and having a great time, or sad, or a little stressed, or just bored, Jesus is there beside us, much like how my friends were there beside me. And just knowing that someone is with you can make an otherwise mundane thing a lot better. Now, I'd invite you all to share with one another where you saw God this week.
Thank you, David, for sharing your God singing. Our final song will be Come Thou Fount.
Come thou fount of every blessing, to my heart to sing thy praise. Streams of mercy never
take and seal it for thy courts above. Thank you all for joining us today. My challenge for y'all this week is with the group of people you're living with, the group of people you're staying with during COVID, is to find something y'all do as a group that might be a little mundane, or a little boring, or just kind of not super fun, and find a way to make it into a game, or make it into a challenge, or make it more exciting. Back when I was a camp counselor, we would make relay races in our cabin to get ready for bed when we were kind of crunched on time. It made the otherwise very normal thing of like brushing teeth and stuff more exciting just because we were able to turn it into a game. So I challenge y'all to do the same thing with something y'all do every day that isn't fun. Setting the table, washing dishes, cleaning, any of that you could find a way probably to turn it into a game. After you do that, talk with the people about how it felt to do it as a game, as a challenge, as some sort of friendly contest versus how it is normally. And if it works, keep doing that. It'll build community with you and the people you live with and make more of your day more exciting. Again, thanks for watching and following along and sharing your God sightings with each other, and we hope to see you again soon.